We started in 2008. Online education really wasn't a thing at the time. So the great schools, really anywhere in the world, weren't doing much online. And our premise was that you could do something really great if you could get the full will of the institution to treat the online students equal to the campus students, give them the same rights, the same degrees. Alternative credentials also weren't a thing back then, so now we're the largest provider of alternative credentials, we think, in the world.
So what is alternative, just for them to understand?
When I started the company, everything was about getting a degree to have success in life. And today, more and more, you can get a 24-week technical boot camp, become a full-stack web developer, and we'll place you in a job, and the job placement rates are really strong. Or you could take a 9-week or 10-week course in sustainability from Cambridge or leadership from Oxford. We power those. But that didn't exist when I started. So it was all, really elite schools, and convincing the faculty to do this was really scandalous at the time. So people thought our idea was really bad. I mean, we heard, many no's. We were also launching during 2008 when the world had kind of collapsed. Now, I think in retrospect, it might have been the best time to start a company, but it was just really hard. 2U was my third startup, and I can tell you it's the only one that had this outcome. My first one, I produced a PBS television show for a very long time, and we did really well. The show did very well in America on PBS, which is an educational channel. But unfortunately, after 10 years, I shut that company down. So, I've had both experiences. By the way, this is much more fun, but startups are really hard. And I tell entrepreneurs that I work with that, the single thing that I think is underappreciated the most about great entrepreneurs, like my fellow panelists, is the power of focus, like staying focused on the core idea, because startups can die under their own weight. There's so many more reasons that they'll fail than not fail. And people say, oh, it's all about the idea, and then some people say it's all about execution. I think it's about execution through the maze of challenges and getting it right. And unfortunately, there's many opportunities for you to get it wrong. So if you allow yourself to be unfocused, it's just very easy for them to fall apart. So our company, we went through a whole period of just having challenges raising any capital. Our CFO at the time paid 2 payrolls out of his bank account. I was very appreciative. I didn't have the funding myself at that time. And so we sort of bootstrapped it for a while, and then we eventually brought in some great venture capital firms, but at shockingly low valuations. So really, like our Series D post money, after raising 120 million of venture capital, was only 280 million. Wow. So like that whole anti-unicorn thing, it's something that today I'm proud of because we kind of fought through it. And this year we'll do a little under $1 billion in revenue. So the company has obviously succeeded over time, but getting there had all of its own challenges.